Piles are good. Let's start a turn. Okay, I see a lot more red dots. Yeah. Okay, so and still no combat. Okay, yeah. And judging by where some of these red dots are, I think he's figured out where I am. So this is probably not going to go well. Okay, let's inspect the troops. We want to make sure if any of these guys can see the enemy up there. Okay, no, that one probably will not, but we'll see. Judging where the enemy's position is, might be ones further back. Thing is, if he's got a section moving through that area, then he's probably got one position to keep line of sight. So that's not really the one I should be worrying about. It's the one I can't see that I should be worrying about. Anyway, let's get through this and then just figure out what's going on. Because I mean, these units quite possibly have been spotted at this point. I expected them to be spotted a long time ago, to be honest. Probably the reason they weren't is because I was moving very slowly, because the terrain was forcing me to slow down a lot. As I said, my choices in where to start were absolutely terrible. No, he's not seeing anything, and he's now seeing 3, so here. Get that in a minute. Okay, so I may be stuck here in a very, very bad position here. Let's see what we got here. Rifle squad. Platoon leader. Yeah, there's got to be a recon around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. See anything anyway. Ones further back. No, the ones further back are not likely. That the line of sight's blocked. Okay, so they are fairly safe for now. If he moves across here, then obviously he's no longer safe. Can't see that one from there. Actually, yes, he can. Yes, he can. one's out of line of sight. Yes. I'm getting a little better at recognizing that just looking at the numbers isn't the best way to go about it. Because it's easy to assume that you're looking at the same units. Like this one sees 3 enemy, this one sees 3 enemy, so it's, well, they're, you know, the 150 meters apart. Maybe if you go by X's, then we might readily assume that they're seeing the same 3, but they're not. They're actually, he's actually able to see that one there, which is actually helpful, if it came down to it, but percent's not very high. He's not moving very fast either. I think he's figured out where I am. He just needs to get close without getting killed, right? Same problem I have. So I'm just gonna do this up here first. Let's look around. I haven't done that yet. Has he taken any of the? Yes, he has. There's a anti-tank ATM, anti-tank mine. Yeah. Okay. You can see that. Not him. Okay. Definitely not from this side. No. Wow. Okay. How do I know this guy's here? Somebody must have line of sight now. Nope. How? How is that? Oh, I see. Way back here, maybe. No? Nope. I don't get it. Nope. Ah, okay. Finally figured it out. Okay. Any other red dots that I don't understand why I'm seeing? No. No. I think I've got all of them. Just helpful to know who can see what, right? Sometimes I think I'm just not fussy enough to play this game. I think you need to be very, very detail oriented, because otherwise you're, and I'm not. Well, when it comes to this kind of stuff, anyway. When I'm writing code, then I'm very detail oriented. But I'm playing a game now, so my brain kind of slows down a bit, I guess. Now, what are we going to do up here? Is there anything worthwhile doing? Oh, the other thing, what I was actually looking at was whether... Oh, he's about to take those. One move up here. That helps a bit. actually not much point in moving this direction because we can't actually see anything. These trees are not going to help. I wouldn't be able to tell if anybody was close by. Whoa! Glad I was using a small squad there. fast is he moving? He's moving 4, so he's only moving 1 hex at a time. The question is, where is the rest of them? And what would be the best direction to go? Probably this way, back where he came from, because I know that's safe. So let's try and get out of here. Okay. Yes, the pickle is now getting a bit stinky. We're in quite a pickle here. I don't want to have my forward observer get into any kind of a fight here, so about where to go. Probably back this way, yeah. And then we'll retreat. Yeah, we'll pull back here. Okay, so I have a pretty good idea where the enemy is, and I'm kind of screwed. Kind of screwed? Oh, I'm very, very, very screwed. Anyway, he wanted battle, he's gonna get it. So, yeah, let's pull back this way, because I don't... That gets him out of the way. Because my infantry has to move, will have to move up through here. So the platoon leader's there, and this one's moving there. Well, let's move this guy first and figure it out afterwards. Okay, so if he's moving that way and the platoon leader's there, let's assume there's at least 3 sections within that platoon, excluding the platoon leader. So where would the others be? Normally, normal procedure is to have them either 2 up or 3 up. So there'd be 2 in front of the platoon leader. So they could be moving there. Or more likely they're moving there. Well, I'm gonna have to find out, I guess, unless I can see. Is anybody you can see in that hex? Actually, in the worst case, if there's 4 sections in the platoon, 4 sections in the platoon, then he's actually he might actually be 3 up. In which case, there's 1 there, probably 1 there, 1 here. Okay. Recon. Wow. But now the really hard part begins. Not knowing the actual battling is much harder than the recon I found. Probably at some point I should do the next training course, because that actually might help with the next part of these games, but I haven't had the urge to do it yet. I think I need to play the Recon 1 over again one more time, and that's probably why I'm delaying it. I've played it like 6 times on the stream now. Maybe wait for the Twitch VODs to expire, then that's a couple of weeks. Well, it's actually probably less than that now, less than a week. Doesn't feel like I've been playing it that frequently then. Okay, so I'm gonna need to move here. is you don't know if you've been spotted, right? Because their ranges will be set low enough that they won't opportunity fire. Okay, so there's a platoon leader there. There's probably a third section somewhere around there. If there was a section there, I'd see it. It's a large squad, so it's not going to remain hidden. So I'm going to leave them there for the moment. At least until we see where. Okay, so I might leave him there. Yeah, I think I'll leave him there because he has line of sight to that position. We'll know where he's moving. How fast is he moving? 1x. If I can keep line of sight on him, I'll know exactly where he goes. If I have somebody who doesn't, because if he moves, if he doesn't show up here, then I know he's moved off in this direction or up here. This is getting really complicated. And it's my own fault. It really, if I deployed elsewhere and just, taken the easy victory hexes, because the ones in the center are actually quite a lot easier, would have been quite a lot easier for me to take, but I'm too dumb. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so the infantry have to move, and I'm getting a pretty good idea of where he's moving now. There's 2 platoons here, possibly, so there's probably a 3rd platoon in reserve somewhere, holding back maybe here. Yeah, so the recon needs to continue. It's not over yet, but it gets very risky for these guys now because I don't know. They're pushing forward into enemy territory. Well, definitely, they're definitely around here somewhere, and they're quite large squads, so the chances of them not being seen when they move adjacent, which is the other problem. Like when you have these dense woods, you're pretty much forced to get adjacent before you spot them. With this line of sight, if we had a slightly higher, sorry, not line of sight, visibility, if we had a slightly higher visibility, it would actually help, or make it worse, depending on your point of view, because then you'll be able to see through one X of trees, and be able to see, you'd be able to see, into the next hex, right? So, right now you have to get adjacent. Got away with it on this side because it's a small squad, so they're very, very unlikely to be noticed. Boy, okay. Do I want to move any other recon first? No. No. Yeah, things are about to get hot here, and I prefer not to lose them, so I don't know. Okay, so if they're moving up this direction, these guys are going to take the brunt right here. Maybe able to come in from the side. Yeah, so now it doesn't. So now speed is not that important. So I actually need to move up this side, I think. So I can get up to here. They can get to this slope before they are seen. Actually, they have to go on top of it, I think. But if there's any units on this side, then we're screwed because they'll be seen, right? So I think this recon's gonna have to continue up this side. There's no point in trying to recon that direction anymore. Yeah, okay, that's general plan of sorts. So can they still move 2 hexes? Height 10, height 10, height 15, yeah, they can. Where though? There, will he be able to go? He will move up there. Is that a good idea? He'll be moving quite quickly. Now, if he's realized what's going on, he may actually be moving in a platoon up the side as well. This could get really ugly. Firefight in dense woods. Well, this isn't actually dense wood. I think the Steel Panthers World War, all like a clump of trees like this feels like it's dense because you can't really see very much. But really, it isn't. I mean, it's quite scattered. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Through there, he won't have he'll have line of sight to this, maybe? Oh, that's a possibility. If he moves through there, he may have line of sight through there. Maybe not. Yeah, he might. Probably not wise to use that hex right away. But this one should be right because we have trees on that side, so they move this way. And this way, very risky. If he decides to move through here, we're screwed. If he's caught any sort of a hint that I'm here, then he's definitely going to move this way. In other words, if there's another unit that saw that movement, don't know where it would be though. Yeah, I don't know where it would be. It would have to be in here, and it would have to be either a 2-man or a 1-man squad. The thing is, no. When would it have moved there? Yeah, he's not reacting like he knows exactly where these guys are, because he would have avoided them, I think. Oh dear. How quickly I get in over my head here, right? Just to see how that works. Oh well. There. Around. If he was there, he's not going to see anything. Yeah, that was a good choice. I thought about that for more than 1 second. This is height 10. Okay, so that will block line of sight. We'll move this way. Actually gonna put him there. So, now I'm thinking, do I let him know he's been spotted though. And was by delivering some mortar shells on that location. That's the only way I could do it. Now, let's see. No, these guys are okay. Yeah. Now the question is, because I don't have anybody, this is height 5. Yeah. I gotta get these guys into a position where they're not gonna be, well, they might be alright. This one that's probably in more trouble. Well, unless I leave him there. What to do? Do that. They won't actually be able to see him until they get all the way down here, so we may actually get a chance to move up again. You may get a chance to move again. Maybe. We may get a chance to move that way. I'm wishing I could get him up to here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They really need to be more spread out. They're way too close together. Let's see, what do we have? Line of sight wise, not terribly helpful. Yeah, we'll be right on top of each other before we see each other there. I don't know. I really am just making this up as I go along here. There. Move the reserve here. Now, guess I'll leave the Panzerjäger unit there. I don't see why not. Okay, and 9%. 9%. Because that's, yeah, it's quite long range. Actually, what? These are 25. Yeah, we're just getting in. Just at the top end of medium range there, so, so will these guys be able to help from that position? Probably not. Okay, so I need to get these ones up here a little faster than anticipated. Let's have a look, see what we can. Oh, I think he's safe to move another hex. Might even be safe to move another hex. Do I want to take that chance? I'm not sure what the line of sight is there. Oh, there's trees in the way, so yeah, I think we're okay. He's moving pretty fast. Yep, we're good. Okay. He was in that position, so I already know what that he's not going to be seen. Okay. Okay, we're good there. Okay, so next thing I need to figure out is whether I'm going to move these heavy MGs up. So they need, if I'm going to do that, they need to do it now. They had this area covered quite well, though. Oh, I just did it again. Fucking hell. Okay, misclick. Now that was an actual misclick. That was a severe misclick. Okay, well, I'm starting to have them more frequently now. I don't know what that means. It's probably not a good thing. Oh boy. Well, what can you do? There's no undo, so, well, there's nothing you can do. Okay. Live on stream, you can watch me screw it up. Yes. That's the best part, I think. I mean, that's the best part of live streaming, is that there's no do-overs, right? Like, goes back to the old days of, old days? I mean, the 1950s, 1950s TV and early 60s, when most of the TV was live. there were no there were no do-overs. That's why they introduced the tape delay, right? Later on, to avoid that problem. I think they're gonna stay here for a bit. Until these recon move further down this way. I'm not gonna move the tanks. And the tanks could probably get from there down to there, I think. Careful now. Yeah, they could probably get all the way down to here, which would give them, which would hide them again. But if there's anybody over here, then they kind of, that would be bad. So I need to get my recon up there first. This is gonna be tough. I have no idea what I can do here. I'm actually tempted to start the battle early, rather than wait for him to show up. Because if I bomb this area, this hex, I mean, he's moving forward. I see no reason why he wouldn't continue to do that. So, I mean, he's probing forward. He can't see anything from this hex. He has to move forward. So, if I hit that hex, then that would immediately, you know, he's been spotted, and that'll tell him I'm in this area, but which may not be a good thing. I don't know if there's any advantage to that. Probably more disadvantages because I'm not in any position to actually fight him. But it may force him, make him stop long enough that I can move up. Or worse, it might make him change direction to the side maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Well, he could actually change direction now, so that's probably pointless putting mortar fire there. If he changes direction to there, he probably won't be able to see me. Maybe. Yeah, if he can, he's spotted. What about these tanks? So 2 games in a row I've made a big misclick. Wow. Okay, well, it's just we have to get them out of the way. That's bound to happen. the other thing is you see all your mistakes, you know, taunting you. You screwed up again. Oh boy. I think I'm done. This is gonna get ugly. I'm thinking that it might be better for me to actually move these guys all the way to the end. Right now it's tempting to actually move the tank up here and take a shot. I'm pretty sure if I move one of them up here, it would get a shot, but it would actually be a very poor shot. So maybe I'll wait next turn, because then I'll only have to move them 1, 2 hexes, I think. Yeah, only. So the movement will be small, and the chance of getting a hit may be better. Actually, will be better, but it really depends on where he goes. If he keeps moving this way, then he will be closer, right? Well, the battle's about to start. I don't really see any point in hiding anymore, but don't know how to. I don't know what would be the best thing for me to do first. I'm not in a good position, so I need to get him to slow down. So to allow me to maneuver for another turn, maybe. Because he moved, he's not in contact. I think all of them moved. Oh geez, we don't have a lot of ammo. Yeah, can't go blasting away willy-nilly here. Yeah, okay, well, let's just have a look. While we're here, might as well have a look. He has a lot. And he has a lot. So E and D. Unfortunately, D is not able to do it. And unfortunately, D is quite far away. And it might actually be time to move them forward, I think. if I were to do that, I were to move them forward. Because they can actually move forward quite easily. There's a height 1 here. Not really sure. Yeah, so it covers. There's a little. Yeah, there's a small height 1 rise in here. I guess there's shrubbery in the way, and that will allow them to move forward to there. They still wouldn't be able to do it very quickly though. It's a bit too risky. But yeah, the thing of it is, this line of sight up here. So as soon as I move out. I think before I get to that position, I think I'll be seen from here. So that's why it's not possible to move very fast. Yeah, but given the way things are going, I think I'm gonna have to move up. I mean, they were being kept in the reserve, but they're just too far away now, so I might as well do that. What else? Where? Just another. Yeah, because we can be seen from this side, and I don't know if he's moved anybody up here yet. Because he's probably got armored cars or something, and that they will be able to get up to this area very quickly. Yeah. See how badly I planned this out. Can't even call this a plan. I think I'm gonna move them forward though. Yeah. Let's do that. Why not? Okay, I think I'm done. Just look at... And there you go, there's my arrow. Pointing at me and giggling. Yeah, well, moving on. It is amusing though. At least I find it amusing. Okay, that's it. Then the turn. Okay, so